Welcome to WARV 333. This broadcast is for the collective. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it does not resonate, check your moon, rising, Venus signs, and North Node. If it does resonate, like, share, subscribe. You will know when I upload your broadcasts. This broadcast is for Sagittarius July 2023.
Now for this breaking news. Archangel Joviel here. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts.
In the center of the reading, Sagittarius, is emotional loss. At a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you were emotionally attached to at this time, for some of you. Honor your feelings. Only by healing and loving yourself and by letting go of the past can you continue on your journey. Sagittarius, the suffering associated with this loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, will not only make up who you really are, but better yet, who you will become. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones. Focus all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. Use your healing energy in this way and try not to focus on what you've lost, for new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner for you. Sagittarius, in your work and career area, the Shadow card, which represents the moon in tarot. Nothing is all that it seems at this time. This is a world of constant flux, and one thing is certain, everything does change. This card is calling you to action, Sagittarius, and the time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walked courageously through. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The Shadow card promises there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card also indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna, so just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. In your knowledge sector, suffering in silence. This is a number 9 card, and it represents completion. Are you ready to let go of those limiting beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This card follows Trapped in Fear, the mental card. When your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder, Sagittarius, to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take that first step toward healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for the help that's available. In your family sector, financial and material changes. This is the number 5 card. It represents changes, challenges, and losses. And this is usually related to material or financial concerns at this time. Some of you may be losing some of the things around you, but you must acknowledge and know that besides existing as a physical being, you're an incredible and resourceful spiritual entity. Use your powerful forces within to help you through this difficult period. Everything changes for a reason, and this time isn't meant to be a punishment. Know that your current conditions will transform for the better. A positive question to ask yourself now is, what did I learn from this? And how can I avoid it in the future? Remember that there are lessons to be understood in everything. It's up to you and you alone to decide how long it will take for you to learn them. Finances, the waiting game. Sagittarius, this card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come to fruition. Number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old beliefs.
This just in, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion.
In your achievement sector, number 5, wisdom. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom for some of you. So Sagittarius, look around. Is there someone in your life who has the acumen, education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. Now, some of you may have drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or group of like-minded souls. And being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback. You can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps to live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Now, over time, Sagittarius, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out you at this time. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. Sagittarius, in your love sector, obstacles and challenges. This card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them at this time. Now, Sagittarius, this could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments your life. where you've become wiser and have grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also, Sagittarius, reminds you to stay grounded and remember where you came from and keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. This victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. In your offspring sector, Sagittarius, is trapped in fear. This card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has you immobilized and trapped, preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage, and in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears, so that new people and conditions can manifest. Many individuals choose to stay hopelessly in this place because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety there, or they're afraid of starting something new. But staying will only add to your levels of stress and anxiety, Sagittarius. Create adverse effects in your physical body as well. Seek out wise counsel for assistance at this time. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all of the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. In your community sector, Sagittarius, emotional withdrawal. This card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On the physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some time alone so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time, Sagittarius. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful, undiscovered territory ahead. Clarifying yourself in the center of the sector is 13, fellowship. Recognize your fellow man. Whatever the question addressed to the Ching at this time, the advice is to avoid showing any selfishness or narrow-mindedness towards others. Favor a more open and generous attitude. Organize something with those you feel you are close to. Egotistical objectives will have no chance of succeeding, whereas working for a common cause will. For interests to be shared to create this fellowship, discussions must be held in the open. Self-interest, secret arrangements are all doomed to failure at this time. Clarifying at your work and career sector. Number 28, excess. Act independently. An excessive load that you don't have the strength to bear is weighing you down. If you want to win through, you must quickly find another route. It's time to take action to find out where to go and who to meet. Violence and haste will get you nowhere. During this usual but short-lived phase, you you really mustn't lose heart, even if you need to turn your back on the world for a while. Solitude leads to calm and then success. It's advisable to put an end as possible to any situations that are difficult to handle at this time, using your common sense, Sagittarius. In your knowledge sector, number 44, temptation. Contract a relationship. You must examine the situation carefully by projecting it into the future. The response to your demands will rarely be positive. Bear in mind that everything female, person or thing, is unfavorable at this time. Someone is heading towards an encounter with you. At first they will yield easily, but it's only to gain stronger control over you. This person will seem so sweet and inoffensive that you want them for a friend. Sagittarius, beware. If you resist them from the start, they will never manage to gain this harmful influence on you. In your family sector, moderation. Reduce the excessive. If you want to obtain something that matters to you or to overcome temporary difficulties, the best attitude to adopt is to avoid drawing attention to yourself. This does not denote failure, but rather success in your endeavor, thanks to applying all the self-discipline that is necessary. When you are modest, you bring your projects to fruition without boasting about what has been accomplished. Here to succeed, you need to remain humble and leave lots of considerations out of the picture. This is the price of success, Sagittarius. In your finance sector, clarifying is number 7, collective force. Be generous to people. Whatever the situation you have to face, try to discover its hidden facets. They may prove to be the most dangerous. Act conscientiously and decisively. Only joint action will be successful in dealing with the problem. Only resort to other people's decisions if you have complete confidence in them, and if you can't act alone with the help of your self-respect. The decider must impose discipline, not through force, but enthusiasm. Justice and perseverance are the key to all going well at this time.
Now for this breaking news. Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities.
In your achievement sector, the clarifying card is number 14, Great Possession. Repress evil influences. The time is favorable and destiny is knocking at your door, Sagittarius. Progress and prosperity. Your responsibility must be exercised in a noble and benevolent way. At the moment, you have lots of potential. However, if you manage it well, you will achieve great success. Whatever the situation, you need to conduct yourself with the greatest propriety, even if your power is considerable. Modesty is advised. Follow your intuition and keep your open mind. Look at everything around you with an honest eye. In your love sector, clarifying is number 61, insight, moderate, rigid ideas. Whatever the problem plaguing you, Sagittarius, always keep in mind what you intend to do. This is the only way to achieve the success you desire. Learn to see things objectively and not only from a selfish point of view. You will find yourself confronted with people who are stubborn and difficult to influence. The secret of success is to connect with them. Shake off your own prejudices. Remain open to others and understand their motives. Then you will be able to implement your projects and luck will smile on you. In your sector of offspring, the clarifying card is 19. Promotion. Support others without limit. This is a period full of progress, Sagittarius, hope and joy. Everything is favorable. Everything is ready to grow, increase, and prosper. When all is going well in your love, life, business, finances, or other areas, you tend to live as though the future held nothing but well-being. Be careful. This auspicious period won't last forever, Sagittarius. In the medium term, everything will swing in the opposite direction, so it would be wise to think about this reversal in a timely fashion. If you anticipate disaster, you can overcome it. Deploy all your defenses. Don't neglect anything. In your sector of community, Sagittarius, number 59, reuniting, establish a meeting place. If you want to get what you desire, it's absolutely essential to banish any selfish attitudes and hard-heartedness. You must learn to get rid of closed attitudes like the spring sunshine melts the ice of winter. Then it will be easier for you to avoid damaging errors. Selfishness is a season for your isolation. If there has been a separation from your partner or others, you now need to combat this egotism, and then order will be restored. It will pay to persevere in this direction and to act collectively. Sagittarius, this is a time for to wait and be patient. Choose wisely and act with integrity and support others at this time. Enjoy July, Sagittarius, with all its delays and its obstacles in its way. With love and light, take care, dear souls.